Hey guys, and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to show you how I dyed my hair to get this color. So I went for a kind of pink ombre color, but it turned out to be more of a mix of dark and light pink, but I think it looks good, so I'm going to show you anyway. So that's the dye I used. It's called Schwarzkopf Live Color XXL HD High Definition Ultra Brights, and that's in the shade Shocking Pink. I got this for like €5 at my local drugstore. I think that's a very good price because I still have a lot of dye left, like the little tube thing that's not even half empty, so that's probably gonna last me 2 more times of dyeing my hair, I guess. For all those bright colors to actually work, whether it be this one or Directions or anything like that, you need to have really light blonde hair. You need to have either bleached hair like I have or naturally really blonde hair, because otherwise it will just not show up or the color will be really bad. So for example, if I had really like orangey ombre kind of tips and I used some blue on it, it would turn out more green. So always, like, if you want a true color, I don't know, payoff, I guess, you should really make sure that you have the lightest hair possible. Right, so you're gonna need 2 bowls that are made for dyeing hair or that are made of plastic, so you can use them and just wash them or whatever. Then you're gonna need one of those hair dyeing brushes that you can use to actually brush on the color. Then you're gonna need some combs, like in any comb you like, just to get all the knots and tangles out of your hair. Then you're gonna need obviously your hair dye and a conditioner to mix it with. I'm using a conditioner that's without silicones because I just like it better, but you can choose any you like. Then you're gonna need some aluminium foil or aluminum foil, I don't know. And also, of course, have some paper towels lying around because you're gonna spill hair dye and you want to wipe it off as fast as possible, because otherwise your whole bathroom will be pink. What I did was I wanted to make a lighter dye and a darker dye. Lighter dye, I used a huge amount of conditioner and just a tiny amount of hair dye. I put them together in a bowl and then I mixed it up with my hair dyeing brush. For the darker one, of course, I used less conditioner and more hair dye and mixed it together as good as possible. What I noticed with this hair dye is it's not that easy to mix it with conditioner. For the Directions colors, that was super duper easy, but with this one you really have to make sure you get it all like mixed up, because it seems kind of like, I don't know, so pasty in a way that it's really hard to mix it, but in the end it worked fine, so whatever. So when you have your like 2 hair dyes mixed, you can actually start by parting your hair. I always part it down the middle and then I do some sections on every side. What I did was I used some of that foil, put it like underneath my hair, and then I started with a lighter dye and brushed it onto the tips and then like blended it out upwards. After that I went in with my darker dye and kind of tried to make a transition from the brown to the lighter pink, if you know what I mean, like kind of like an ombre going from brown to light. If you're using big sections like I was using, you should really make sure you work the dye in very well, because I didn't do that too well, I think, so I got some blonde pieces going around. I mean, they're not entirely blonde, but they're really pastel-y pink, so you want to make sure you really work the dye in. I did this thing all around my head. I did like 1 bottom section on each side, then 1 in between, and then 2 on the very top. So I did like the face framing sections, I guess, and then the kind of back pieces. So when I had all my hair wrapped in aluminium foil, I left it on for 30 minutes because that's what it said on the packaging of my like hair dye. So you can leave it on as long as you feel like you should. In my last hair dyeing video I used Directions colors. I think I used Carnation Pink or something. And people commented on my videos saying you can leave on Direction colors for as long as you want. They're more conditioning than normal hair dyes, so if you're using Directions you can probably leave it on for hours and hours, but if you're using some other dye, I would just kind of stick to what the packaging says. After 30 minutes I just took out the foil. I did some touch-ups, like I brushed through my hair with that hair dyeing brush a bit more. I waited 2 more minutes and then I went into the shower, washed my hair, conditioned it, used a hair mask, and then I was done. And I just used some heat protectant, I blow dried it, and that's what it looks like today. Before I go, I want to say that if you haven't entered my giveaway, you should probably do that. I will link it down below. It's open until the beginning of May. That's it with this video. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more videos of me dyeing my hair, let me know in the comments what color I should do next. I'm thinking purple, maybe green, maybe blue, we'll see. But that's it. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!